Hey guys, what's up? It's Finch here, and we're going to be bringing you guys some more world content. But first, this is a game you guys might recognize. It's a game that I brought my channel just yesterday, and in this game, a choice specs Magearna picked off 5 kills. And I was like, oh my god, Magearna got how many kills? And I went through all the times he got in safely, and how it took advantage of those positions to pick off kills one by one by one. And you might be like, okay, damn, Magearna is really good. This is about as good as any game could get with any Pokemon. And in saying that, I'm about to prove you guys wrong. So today, a game happened between two of my friends, Steve Angello of Team Germany and Tony Flygon of Team Europe. Both these guys are really great players. Steve Angello in particular is someone who's done well over numerous generations, both in OU and in Ubers, whereas Tony's played a whole plethora of tiers, and obviously he's a solid player as well. He's also one of my better friends in the community just because he's a really helpful person. And I've been on some teams with him before, I've been in some chats with him before, and both these guys are just great overall. So, really, kind of a no-lose battle for me here. I'd love to see either of these guys come away with a big win for their teams. But, looking at the matchup here, and it's actually kind of Magearna City. And the thing is, again, both these teams look super standard. But as for Tony, look at his flash cannon switch-ins. His resist, Cinderace is taking 45 to 50%. Groudon's getting Tokyo'd, even one-shotted if it's a +1. And everything, and Amoonguss Tokyo'd, Magearna Tokyo'd, Rhyperior Tokyo, Mandibuzz Tokyo, and on top of that, the Mandibuzz and Rhyperior are getting nuked by Flare Cannon, Groudon's getting nuked by Flare Cannon. It's just every time the Magearna gets in for Steve Angelo, it's going to go way off. Now, okay, let's flip the script here. As for Tony, and Tony's side in this game, the Magearna on his side looks just as good. The Flare Cannon resists are going to be a Magearna and a Cinderace, so both of them, especially if it suspects Magearna on Steve Angelo's side, are going to be taking like 50, or in Cinderace gets like 70% damage. And Flash Cannon looks really great against everything not named Slowbro as well. On top of that, he relies on Zero Auras as Volt Switch, which is not a bad thing. It's a good part of the way to use it. But the issue is that a timely Volt Switch predicting a Flash Cannon into Slowbro or on Cinderace is going to do a lot of damage and give them momentum. So it's just really, Magearna is going to go on hinge, especially since look at both teams. Against Tony, it's going to get in safely on Amoonguss if something else is put asleep, or potentially the Mandibuzz repeatedly, whereas Steve Angelo's team, Mandibuzz again, and also Dragapult and the Slowbro I can get it on. So it's like, okay, I'm already setting an over-under on kills that either Magearna gets combined at like 3.5 right now. So that means that we're expecting them to get like 1 to 2 kills apiece, maybe 2 to 3 kills apiece. And again, that's just one Pokemon. I mean, it's clearly busted, guys. I don't know what else to say, but let's see what special things Magearna has in store for this game on one side or the other. So right off the bat, we're seeing Magearna lead off for Steve, because why the hell not? And it's going to be into an Amoonguss, though. You don't want to let this bad boy take sleep, so he goes for Volt Switch. It crits, but it does 20% with the crit, so you know it specs, giving that damage. And he goes to the Mandibuzz on the Spore. Great play there by Steve Angelo, but now Tony reveals that he's toxic over Stun Spore, which is great for the Mandibuzz match, but not so great for the Magearna match, but more on that later. Regardless, though, he's now going to force Steve Angelo to go for a foul play, and then he brings in his own Magearna. It's like, okay, bet, it's time. And wisely, Tony goes for a Flash Cannon, and that does 61% Steve's Magearna. Okay, so wait, maybe they take each other out, but Steve doesn't really mind risking this. Steve is okay just going for broke and saying, you know what, screw it, I want to chip his Magearna, because his Magearna is more threatening than mine right now, and that's a fair play. But he goes for Flash Cannon, and it does 46% to a specially defensive Amoonguss from Tony, but it gets a special defense drop, which is really unfortunate there. Now Cinderace comes in here, and it's going to be taking 50% from this Flash Cannon, and it's like, oh damn, Magearna already has gotten well over 100% combined damage between both of them already, and we're only on turn 6. But no kills yet, okay, it's manageable. So now we're seeing some positioning, U-turn here, and now Magearna's back, and it's like, oh damn, it's going to happen again. And he goes for the Flash Cannon, it does 52 this time to that Amoonguss, put it into a kill range. So now he goes Cinderace, and it's just a little bit of shred, a tiniest bit of health, lives at 1%, and it's a special defense drop, but that's irrelevant. Okay. Now we see a Pyro Ball here, trying to catch the Magearna, staying in, predicting that, and then he goes for U-turn, but it reveals to be Rocky Helmet Slowbro from Steve Angelo, which is a really helpful tech here. And he goes Future Sight, just expecting a hard switch, but yeah, that works out. So it's a kill there. So unfortunately, Magearna didn't get that kill. But now look, Magearna got off 73% damage in the Cinderace here in the double in the switch hour. And now U-turn, but all of a sudden, both Cinderace are weakened or killed largely because of Magearna. And now Magearna gets back in for Steve Angelo, and you're like, wait, what is even taking a Flash Cannon? It does 60% to the Mandibuzz there, and it's quicker than the Mandibuzz, so it gets into a kill there. Okay, that's one kill there, and it got 99% damage off the Cinderace. Now, Piranha comes in here and it dies. It fucking dies with a +1 resistant flash cannon. The flash cannon killed the Piranha. Are you kidding me? That is a resist. That flash cannon is resisted, guys. And at only +1, it destroys the Piranha. Just dies. It evaporates. Oh my god. And to make matters even worse, now the Magearna comes in for Tony, and I guess it loses the speed tie, and flash cannon just sweeps. And all it took was the Cinderace going down, and the Cinderace had to be one of the main switch-ins to the Magearna's flash cannon to begin with. And it's just like, how do you cover this thing? Like, I know you can. I know there are ways, but like, reliably doing so. Like, if you get outplayed in just 1 or 2 turns, or if you give momentum in just 1 or 2 turns, it's gonna just use those turns to destroy you. It punishes you so much more than any Pokemon that is this bulky and successful should be able to, guys. Please hear me out here. Specs Magearna is just absurd. It's ridiculous. It got 5 kills in this game. Well, 3, but 2 of them, they just died. And that's why he forfeited. And he got 99% damage on the other Pokemon. I mean, this thing did 500 and like some odd % damage in this game. Like, that doesn't happen with balanced Pokemon. I'm sorry. Tony's team's not bad. Steve's team's not bad either, but it did over 100%. Steve's team did 60% here. It did 70% there. Like, oh my god. Like, nothing stops Magearna. Magearna's just broken. And that's taking me to another topic. So our metagame Monday today is going to be on the potential things that are going to benefit and suffer from a prospective Magearna ban in SSU, because the vote's going to happen in a couple of days, and all you guys with votes, I'm counting on you to get this thing out of the tier, guys. For real. So, yeah, I'm going to segue into that. So this video is going to go up early on Monday, hopefully, and the metagame Monday will go up in the afternoon, so definitely stay tuned for that. But yeah, this is a bit of a little Magearna interlude / follow-up to the other video. I mean, I don't know what to say, guys. Specs Magearna is just ridiculous. And I respect the other sets as really good, too. The Shift Gear sets, the Combine sets, the Steward Powers, Iron Defense, Grassy Seed, Weakness Policy, whatever you want to do. And Pivot sets, Assault Vest, they're all great. They all have a lot of novelty, but none of them are broken in my eyes. None of them are broken. In fact, the versatility aspect of Magearna makes it very good, but I don't think it makes it broken, because there is some overlap in the counterplay to those sets. But Specs motherfucking Magearna. This thing is busted. I don't care what you say. I don't care how you frame it. I don't care. You can't justify keeping this thing in the tier. I'm sorry, ABR, in your post on why the metagame is going to grow passive. If the metagame is going to go passive, then we could deal with it in the future. That's why looking into things like potentially Toxic Clefable would make the most sense in the world in the long haul. Not saying right now, because we also have Cinderace to look into, but right now, we gotta get Magearna the fuck out of the tier. This thing's just so busted, guys. I mean, like, holy crap. How are you reliably checking and countering? Just let me know. Let me know. Someone who actually, like, plays the tier regularly, let me know, because I don't see it, and I play this tier every single day, and especially Magearna is just forcing, like, really specific builds. Like, you saw my World Cup teams video the other day. If not, then check that out. I put it up Sunday. I just went through every single team I built. And they all have similar defensive structures, and that's largely in part because of, like, Magearna's, like, you gotta run specific things. You gotta do it. Otherwise, there's just no room for deviation because of this. Like, people say Urshifu is restrictive. Well, I hate to break it to you, but maybe it is, but Magearna is way more restrictive. Even Cinderace is more restrictive. And Magearna right now, it's poking holes in teams and making progress that nothing should be able to do with that much efficiency, that much accessibility. Magearna just comes in without issue. It's just, I don't know what to say, guys. We got to get this Pokemon out of here. So I'm hoping that on Wednesday I'm gonna wake up, make that video for OLT, and make a video, or maybe Thursday, whenever the vote ends. I'm gonna make that video on Magearna's ban, and then justice will be restored, and then we can look into Cinderace. But man, get this Pokemon the hell out of the tier. Magearna got to go, guys. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this little fun World Cup interlude video, but that's it for now. All right, have a great day, guys, and again, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for all the support recently, and peace.